You get to.
All right, well, this will be the start of the vlog for tomorrow.
I don't know about that.
What is everything we're gonna do tomorrow? Let's hear it from the man himself.
Okay, we're gonna lower the lift because it's too high because the boat doesn't come up and float freely. So we have to lower the lift so the boat can float freely. That's the big project. And then we're gonna take one section of the dock, which is 4 by 8. We're gonna remove it from where it is right now because it's sinking, and we're gonna reposition it significantly in a much shallower water to shorten the legs and all that kind of stuff, and then re-secure it to the dock, the main dock, so it turns out to be like a T, and the boat goes here and the T goes there. So those are the big projects tomorrow. Oh, and then we have to add this transducer to the boat, which will make us have a depth finder and a fish finder and also temperature sensor.
And do you have everything to install that?
The rest of it's coming in tomorrow. That lube is coming in tomorrow. The antifreeze I could not find in less than a gallon, so I didn't even buy any.
Why?
Because any antifreeze should do the trick.
Do you have antifreeze?
We have some antifreeze. It's not RV marine antifreeze.
I don't know about that.
But I think it'll do the trick.
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah. So we should be good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was a horrible throw.
That was terrible.
Well, he just talked for entirely too long.
Oh.
He asked if he lost the audience because of that. Tomorrow is work day. What are you gonna do all day?
I'm going to paddleboard,
Babysit.
and watch my dogs, and do not to babysit any children, actually. But I'll be outside in their vicinity, so that means I'm kind of responsible. I guess I'll take that. But you guys are also outside, so
Save a
I'm
drowning
not
child.
sole responsibility here. If a child drowns, there are 3 people on the line that are the problem.
Morning. Bumming it, still in the same shirt as yesterday. At my parents' house. About to help my dad put a transducer on his boat. This is gonna go on the hull. This is the seal. That's the deucer right there. What's up, guys? So, right now we got the lift up. We got both legs up. That's a heavy duty jack in the middle right there. And we got our boat off of the lift. And we got some tools going. So essentially what we're trying to do is these legs need to go about 4 inches lower than where they are right now. So he wants to dig out the sand underneath it. So right now my current issue is, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but right there's something in the water. I don't know what it is. So yeah. So that's what we're currently doing right now before we leave for Glacier. Bree's gonna tell you about our car problem.
Tom Ralston's calling me.
Oh, great.
So this morning, we used our new GMC app on the truck and tried to start it, and it instantly started the vehicle and shut it off and then threw us a code. It was a P0677 code. So, after doing some research and talking to where we bought it from and, you know, just trying to figure out what the actual issue was, we decided that it was the app not able to read our vehicle system because it has some aftermarket things done to it, which makes it hard for something like this to be read. But anyhow, we went to go get our own scanner. Which if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend getting one so you can read and clear your own codes on your vehicle. Some things are just thrown as a misfire. I learned this from having my mechanic dad, and I've worked as a receptionist at a couple car shops, so I'm lucky enough to know a few things about cars, but my dad always lived by these things, and they will tell you exactly what code your car is throwing and will clear it. And if the code comes back, then there's usually an issue. Sometimes there's a misfire. Let me show you where to plug this in case you've never done it before. pretty much any vehicle. It's not just our GMC Sierra. If you want to check your codes within a reader, it's called an OBD2 reader. This one was only like 20 bucks. You just plug it into this thing right here. And I'll try and show that. So basically what you'll do is you'll just take it and you will plug this into down here, and it should start to read your codes once you press enter. But you should do it with the vehicle on. So our vehicle's not on right now, so it's not really throwing anything, and we don't have anything to clear right now because it was already cleared. But nifty little tool in case, you know, you're having any issues and want to know exactly what code your vehicle's throwing. Well, now it's stuck, so they're trying to use this to pull it back into place, where it's supposed to be, which is like right there, not general vicinity. And we'll try and use the truck next if this doesn't work. Wish everyone luck. It's not going well so far.
Not be enough. Because this isn't tight yet. Then that's going to be over and we can't even use it. Well, that's why I said it should be the way I said it. It wasn't long enough. I just made it longer. You did it this long. You can try. I can try. I can make it that way. Hell of a day.
We got a new truck.
We bought a new truck.
Yay.
I didn't want that new thing. I needed something like this.
We love the custom holes.
Aesthetic.
Welcome to our camp for the night, courtesy of the very nice gentleman who lives in this house right here, and our brand new truck for the time being. We're at a cattle farm, and unfortunately, we're having transmission problems with our truck, and so we broke down on the side of the road. We unhooked the trailer, and this guy let us park it here, limped the rest of the way to Jim's Transmission. He seems like a really nice guy. It's out of the side barn of his house, so we're waiting to hear back. But now we just get to hang out and see what happens. But thank you so much to the generous people in Rochester, Minnesota. We appreciate you greatly.
Well, hasn't exactly started how we expected. Do I?
Yeah.
What's the matter with
Oh
it?
my god, ew.
Sweaty right here. Is that better, vlog?
Oh my god, so much better.
All right, anyways.
Oh, good girl.
This day has not started exactly how we expected. It kind of started how we expected. But transmission messed up on the big truck. So extremely comical considering I bought the big truck to prevent that on the 1500. But now we are in this town that I still don't know the name of right now. We're not in Lewiston and we're not in Iota. But we're close to there.
Closer to Iota.
In Minnesota.
Iota, isn't it?
Iota. E-Y... O-T-A? D-O-D-A? We have a loaner truck right now from an amazing diesel tech that is currently fixing our transmission.
Woohoo! Thank goodness. So
Is it buggy?
it's so close to my face. No, it's not too bad for me. I feel like
I think this is a very good end to the day. It is breezy, 70 degrees, sunny, setting over the corn.
Did you say how we ended up here? Because some nice guy.
Yes.
Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Jim the cow farmer. and all farms. I mean, he's got everything around here. Jim, the amazing gentleman, came up to us while we were on the side of the road in his ATV, offered his hospitality to allow us to spend the night on his farm. So there's our travel trailer. There's the loaner truck from Jeff, the amazing diesel mechanic here in Minnesota, Jeff's Automatic Transmission Shop. He's been working on tranny since he was 12 years old. Well, today we are going to a campground and we're going to use that truck right there to pull our travel trailer from the diesel mechanic. And we're gonna pull it to a campground that's about 25 minutes away from us, but about 2 minutes away from him. And we're gonna stay there and wait for our truck to be fixed.
Yay!
And because because I forgot my wallet, Kayla is getting us the campground for the night. And
They start.
campsite 12? Campsite 12 maybe. All right, well, here we are at our campsite in Minnesota because our truck is broke. And here is the transmission tech's truck who let us borrow it until he fixes our transfer case on our transmission. It's also a GMC Sierra 2500, so we're used to it, but this is our beautiful campsite for the day. Maybe for the next few days, we'll see. And hopefully he gets the transmission fixed and we're good to go. What are we doing?
Grocery shopping.
Got a cart full. How to get a Frisbee. Current situation at our campsite. Brianna has Freddie out there. Kayla's watching the dogs. And Nina is meowing. Nina, what's the matter? Nina. Ending the day with a walk with Freddie in this weird maze.
It's to demonstrate the prairie wildlife.
Of Minnesota.
Yeah.
And the sun is going down. And here's a sign about a butterfly. What are we cooking, Kayla?
Giant shrimp. No. Banana boats. And I'm trying to roast a marshmallow.
How successful 1 to 10 are you on the marshmallow?
The fire is just a little too flamey right now. My stick is a little drippy.
Yeah, that's quite the stick. I don't think that's gonna work, but I'll be impressed. Is that even a stick?
It's a piece of grass from the prairie walk.
It's a piece of grass. It's a piece of grass. Our awesome RV setup, or travel trailer setup, not RV. And look at this guy right here. Can I please come out there with you?